Sad Girl Horoscope. I'm your sad girl. Y'all, yesterday I recorded 2 videos, Virgo, and then I went into monthly love readings and realized after the fact that my audio cut out, my mic cut out. So, anyways, I didn't want to give you a half ass video, so I am back to give you a full love reading for the last week of December. I owe you that, Virgo. So this is your December weekly love reading, a Virgo collective reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Know that tarot tells a story, it does not write it. You do. You are the author of your life, and I'm here to help you tell it. If you'd like a personal reading, they are open. You can contact me on my website, which is linked below in the description, or my profile bio. All right, I'm going to do the mantra, the oracle, and then we're going to get into tarot, yours, their feelings, obstacles, advice, and find a likely outcome. Let's do this, Virgo. What is the mantra that Virgo needs to hear? What is the mantra that Virgo needs to hear for the last week of December? Here it is. Virgo, first quarter moon in Leo. Be humble. Virgos are humble. They're very humble, but they're also very confident. So new moon in Capricorn. There we go, Capricorn season. Step up and lead. Step up and lead, but practice humility, which is a fine balance. Like a good leader has a fine balance between humility and leadership. All right. That could be, honestly, that could be related to your career this month. Ooh, Salty wanted to come out. Let's take it. These are oracle messages. This is what you need to know for, it gives me a framework, a theme for your reading. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what the oracle wants you to know. Salty, bitter, angry, petty. Someone could be petty to you. Drowning over your head, overextended, rock bottom. I have been getting, and you also might be experiencing headaches, but I'm getting a Virgo that feels just overextended, definitely overworked, people pulling at them from all angles. I think I did a horoscope recently where Virgos just needed to take a break. You need a vacation. You deserve a vacation. In the midst of that, you might be dealing with some bitter, petty people. Virgos can also be petty. So this could be you, but I love the bite of Virgos. They don't take shit. My Virgo's a best friend, so I would know. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into tarot. She's actually the one that teaches me to have a tougher exterior because I could be quite a pushover as a Pisces. So she teaches me a lot in life. So Virgo, stand your ground. If someone's being petty with you, know that you can bite back. What does tarot need to know for the last week of December? Last week of December. And if you're following the Blake Lively drama, if you're into pop culture, she's a Virgo. Check out my sad girl of the month during Virgo season. I did it on her and Justin Baldoni, and it's popped up again. The drama has popped up again. Anyways, she's a Virgo. She can definitely bite back. All right, 6 cards for the 6th house. That is you. 5, 6. This is your energy. See? There you go. Talk about leadership and biting back. That's the King of Swords for you. They're able to stand their ground. Look, if anyone's messing with you, they're not going to mess with you for very long. This is King of Swords, y'all. And also, truth sayer. So because they uphold like integrity and their boundaries, people don't mess with them. And people look up to them for their leadership, for their ability to be, you know, diplomatic, but also hard and severe when they can be, when they have to be. 4 of Swords is your person's headspace right now. They're deep in contemplation or just like wanting to withdraw to process their thoughts for some reason. Yeah, look at that. Someone is definitely withdrawn to process their feelings. This is Pisces energy with the moon. 5 of Swords in their approach. Whew. I'm getting someone who's not very great at communicating their feelings. They're not in touch with their feelings. So when they get overwhelmed with them, it takes them a moment. And then they deal with it in a very unhealthy way. The Five of Swords, I do not like the Five of Swords. It's probably my least favorite card in the tarot deck. Eight of Wands, but it is a good lesson to learn. The Judgment. Does this not say bitter, angry, petty? Someone's being petty. Someone likes to hide behind their feelings, and the way they express it is coming off as toxic, or as someone who just, it's like someone who's throwing a hissy fit or says things with attitude. You know, when you're just talking to someone, you're like, hey, how are you doing? How's your day going? And then they say something under their breath. That's what it feels like. That's what it sounds like to me. But you are going to approach them. You have Eight of Wands in your feelings. So it's like you want to come forward to them. With the Judgment here, I feel like you're just going to be laying down the law, so to speak. How do they see you? They see you as the Eight of Swords. They see you as someone who does not budge. I don't think they see you in a positive light. If this doesn't sound like your person, then leave it. But, oh gosh, this person feels like emotionally immature. Instead of, taking that time with the Four of Swords to think about their own actions and their feelings, they like to point the finger at you and say, oh, well, Virgo is stuck in their ways. They're obviously not going to see my opinion. There could be some truth to that. You might be really stubborn and not really want to see, Virgos are very stern, and yes, there's not a lot of flexibility or adaptability, but they are a mutable sign. So there is some adaptability there. They just don't see that in you. Mutual energies is the Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, Justice, and the Queen of Cups. I'm getting a Virgo who possibly might be in a committed relationship, if not married. For some reason, I'm seeing court. There's a divorce on its way. I don't feel like it's a divorce, but I do feel like someone's making a decision to stay in the relationship or not. We do have the Nine of Cups upright. So there is love here. There's a love, devotion, commitment, someone wanting to balance things out, like make things good again between you two. Like, hey, can we get back to where we were before? I'm clarifying the Nine of Cups. We have the Judgment, which was your intentions, and the Queen of Swords, the divine counterpart to your headspace. If anything, Virgo, I feel like you wear the pants in the relationship. You call a lot of the shots here. That might be why they see you as the Eight of Swords, like not having a lot of flexibility to express themselves. But it's not like you're coming at them. You're just setting healthy boundaries, but you're doing it with warmth because of the Queen of Cups. Tell me more about Justice. Tell me more about Justice. We have major arcana though, so I feel like something major is shifting in your connection. Yeah, I've been getting this. I've been getting this for several weeks. You did have a couple weeks there where everything was okay. Not that I'm reading for the same Virgo, but the Virgo I'm reading for this week, I feel like you're contemplating whether to extend an olive branch or to keep on working at this connection, keep on trying to be patient with your person, or leaving the connection, honestly. Like, hey, how can we get over this conflict, this hard, it doesn't even feel like a fight. It feels like a bump in your relationship. Like, can we get over this fracture or just continuous breaking of our relationship over and over? I don't know if I could get over it or if I have to leave it. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. You might be dealing with a Pisces or Aquarius, Gemini, Libra in their birth chart or their natal chart. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. We have the Hermit. This is you, Virgo. You showed up. Oh gosh. Virgo, I just feel like towards the end of the year, and this has started in the summer, where you've been thinking a lot about the future of this relationship and if you have it in you to keep on going. We do have the Nine of Cups here, though. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups in your mutual energies. This is how you feel about each other, what influences your relationship. Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups. Someone wants to keep on fighting for your happiness. Why can't we just be happy is what I'm hearing. Why can't we just go back? Let's go back to being happy. Tell me more about the Five of Swords. We have the Chariot in reverse. Whatever they're doing, their communication style is not helping this relationship. It is actually creating more stagnant energy. When I say stagnant energy, that means there is a stall in this connection. Instead of you thriving and you being able to be your best self in a relationship, to feel healthy, to feel like you can create abundance, you can create a life together, what it's doing is just putting a plug on it and stopping you guys from growing with each other. And when that happens, a plant either dies or it starts to grow in all sorts of directions. If you, like my plants do this, wherever there is light, they grow, even if it's crooked. And I feel like that's a terrible analogy, but that's the way I'm envisioning it, where you are going one direction and your other person is going another direction. But you all want to converge together. There is still that common ground there. Tell me more about the Chariot in reverse. It's like this person just literally turns their back on you. If the Five of Swords was clarified by the Five of Swords, what? I have 555. 555, that is the point in numerology where you're starting to guide yourself out of a difficult period. Like, here are the signs from the angels, whatever you want to call it, from spirits or whatnot, that help see you through a dark period. And in this case, it's a dark period in your relationship. But I do see this person being petty. I do see them constantly pointing the blame at you, not really able to self-reflect on their own misgivings in this relationship. And it's costing your ability to be together. We have the Moon clarified with the Hanged Man. This is double Pisces. And Pisces are dreamers, but they also live in illusion or delusion. This person is too withdrawn, possibly giving you the silent treatment, doesn't like to talk to you. They don't like to see your way. It's very hard for them to see your point of view. That's what I'm getting from your person. It's just hard-headed, extremely stubborn. I know this because I'm stubborn myself. And when you're trying to compromise with someone and trying to get to a solution, it's just so hard. It's so hard. Bottom of the deck is, what's this? Nope, this is in reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So someone is not able to work things out with a person is also, someone is just feeling like drained, doesn't feel good physically or mentally. This relationship has been draining you. Look at the bottom of that is the Tower. So it's heading towards a Tower. I feel like you're there already, because we have the Judgment here. The Judgment comes after a Tower. So feel like you bypassed this and you went straight into, okay, I've seen enough. I'm making a decision on this relationship. And I think that happens when you yourself take some time alone. The only problem with that is if you bypass a tower, you are going to forget about, like, the reason why people may bypass a tower, and a tower can look like divorce, it can look like a crisis, it could look like depression. It's a dark night of the soul. And this is uncomfortable and painful to go through. But if you don't confront that, in your shadow side, then it could manifest in other ways, in blockages in your life. So the things that you want to come true, the things that you want out of your life, your goals and ambitions, all of that will be blocked because you're so wound up, your body is so tight and not releasing the things that need to be released. Okay, I'm going to get into the obstacles, but I think we know the obstacles. Let's just get into it. What is the obstacle with Virgo and their person? Tell me the obstacle. There it is. We have the devil. Yes, we already know that. These bad habits. I'm guessing that's the Five of Swords here, the Knight of Cups. Someone has a bad habit of not apologizing. Just apologize. We have the Nine of Wands is blocked. Someone here doesn't want to try. Someone here wants to be defensive, build walls instead of really put in the effort. We have the Page of Cups and the Three of Swords. So there is someone here that, like the Page of Cups, oh gosh, emotional immaturity. I'm not saying that they're immature, just saying that the way that they process emotions, this could be your person or you, isn't like a little kid, you know, like they haven't had the experiences to know that when you say something or you do something, it could possibly hurt the other person. And that's what it's doing. It's causing little hurts. It's not a big hurt. But again, over time, it's going to wreck the relationship because there's not enough good to balance out with the bad moments. It's just like this relationship needs a fine tuning. I don't think it's there yet. I feel like you're more there, but this person needs a view from the rear view mirror, you know, not just like looking forward, but able to look back. We have the Hermit. The Hermit was in your heads or in your intentions. And the Nine of Cups. Interesting. The Nine of Cups came out in your mutual energies. Look at that. And the Five of Swords. Why was I was like, if the Five of Swords comes out, goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps. But this is blocked here. Look. Someone here, I mean, the Hermit is great because it's like, okay, let me take some healthy space away to think things through, to think how I want to arrive at a compromise or fix this relationship. It's not happening. Someone here feels like they can't. It almost feels like a Seven of Wands, like they're overwhelmed. And then we have the Nine of Cups, but in reverse. This is blocked, that joy, that contentment. This can also represent like selfishness, right? And then the Five of Swords. I feel like this is connected. There's a correlation here between what this person, your person's communication style and this failure to feel satisfied in a relationship, even though you want to try. You want it to get there, but it's not. All right, let's get into tarot's advice and then final likely outcome. Ooh, I want it to come out. Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Lovers. Look, the devil showed up in your obstacle, and what tarot is saying is we need to heal whatever is keeping you from opening up and being vulnerable with your person again. Like, let's take a look. Let's close out the cycle of pain, of grief. It needs to happen for there to be a divine union again. But we can't keep on holding on to the past, is what it's trying to say. What's the final likely outcome? Like, get rid of those old resentments. It's not doing any of us any good. We have the King of Cups, beautiful. This emotional vulnerability, the Queen of Pentacles, being reliable, being able to talk to each other, just taking that first step in improving your communication, being able to talk to each other, opening that door instead of closing the door and being petty or just saying something under your breath. Take a pause and say, okay, hey, can we talk about this in a moment? I'm feeling really angry right now, or I'm feeling a lot of stuff that I need to process. Let's come back to this. I really love you and I care about you, and I want to talk about things later. That's what this feels like. It feels like an emotionally safe connection in your final likely outcome. We have the Six of Pentacles, so people being on the same page, equal give and take, and yes, finally talking, not blocking your communication. Wow, look at that, Virgo. This is a really positive outcome. This is what you needed for the holidays. If there's anything that you were wishing for a Christmas present, if you celebrate, is ending on a good note, knowing that your person loves you enough to reach out and extend that olive branch and talk to you. Love, be humble, but take the lead is your mantra. All right, I'm going to pull from the no contact deck in case you're not talking to a person, in case they want to close that door or sleep in the basement or sleep on the couch. This is what they want to say to you. If this reading resonated with you, please like and subscribe, hit that little bell button or comment below. Each time you interact with my profile, it helps me grow my channel on YouTube. No other compares to you. I fell in love the moment I saw you. You are the one and only King of Cups. I'll leave it at that. Hopefully that provided you some clarity, Virgo. I'll see you later. Bye.